Peace and power, young scholars. Today, Puppet Baba wants to introduce you to a man I like to call the original Oscar. His name was Oscar Micheaux, one of the most powerful storytellers in the early history of American cinema. Oscar Micheaux was born in 1884 in Metropolis, Illinois, the son of parents who had been born into slavery. He grew up in a large family, 13 children. As a young man, he worked many jobs, shining shoes, working in factories, and later as a Pullman porter on the railroad, which allowed him to travel across the country and observe American society. But Oscar Micheaux was not satisfied just watching the world. He wanted to tell stories about it. He moved to South Dakota and became a homesteader, farming his own land on the frontier. Those experiences inspired him to start writing books about the life of a black pioneer in America. One of his books, The Homesteader, caught the attention of a movie company that wanted to turn it into a film. But Micheaux had a different idea. Instead of selling his story, he decided to make the movie himself. In 1919, he produced The Homesteader, becoming the first African American to produce a feature-length film. But Oscar Micheaux wasn't just making movies, he was fighting a battle with storytelling. You see, in 1915, a movie called The Birth of a Nation became extremely popular in America, but it spread dangerous lies about black people and even glorified the Ku Klux Klan. Oscar Micheaux refused to let that be the last word. So in 1920, he created a powerful film called Within Our Gates. This movie told a very different story, showing the reality of racism, mob violence, and lynching, and presenting black people with dignity and humanity. Some cities even tried to censor the film because it told too much truth. Now imagine doing all of this without Hollywood helping you. Oscar Micheaux wrote the scripts, directed the films, produced them, and even helped distribute them himself. He traveled across the country selling shares in his films and booking screenings in black churches and theaters. By the time his career was finished, he had created more than 40 films, making him one of the most prolific independent filmmakers in American history. His movies talked about real issues: racism, economic independence, colorism, love, and the struggle for dignity. And he did it decades before Hollywood was ready to tell those stories. Today, Hollywood gives out awards called the Oscars. But those awards are not named after Oscar Micheaux. Still, Puppet Baba thinks they should remember the man who built the whole film industry when doors were closed to our people. So when we talk about greatness in filmmaking, remember this name, Oscar Micheaux, the original Oscar. And the lesson, young scholars, never wait for permission to tell your story. Create your own stage, create your own screen, and tell the truth with power. Peace and power, y'all.